mother really never talked about her family.
Objects get imbued with meaning that is beyond what they are themselves. During Kristallnacht, this shrunk has a secret compartment that is actually where they hid their exit papers. As the story of her family and all that they lost started to be understood, it then became easier to understand what had happened to Nina's grandparents, and then what had happened to Nina's mom.
I think I developed a lot more empathy for her as a result of it. We were more connected.
I think one of the things that's been very healing has been this reconnecting with a really significant piece of who you are.
I've been able to follow her family's history and to be able to learn about the restitution efforts that they are still carrying out. It's an excellent example of the importance of recovery of these items. They mean a great deal to the family, and it's a way of trying to restore the family's legacy. The ethical stewardship of objects can provide a way to tell human history in a different light. Carrying out provenance research, and when it's warranted, following through with repatriation can be a way of restorative justice for communities that have lost those items. The Center for Art Collection Ethics provides a way to think about the ethics of various types of art objects and different collecting areas. So it might be works that may have been traded during the Nazi era, or works that may have been stolen from Native Americans or indigenous communities, African items, Asian. There are some similar questions across all those collecting areas, but then we can also really dig into more specific circumstances in all of those cases and the individual histories connected to them.
When we start talking about repatriation and provenance research and all these, well, how did they get there in the first place and why? Whatever object it is was created in a particular community by particular people and cultural protocol, and then however it came into the museum, it turns into a museum object and becomes art, it becomes a scientific specimen, it becomes artifact, it becomes material culture.
Museums have been built up often through coercive acts.
Those collections were in so many cases, products of Western expansion and colonialism, and especially in the United States, American anthropology was very much a product of studying Native people.
Carrying out research on these objects and assisting with the restitution process can be an important way for current people in the museum world and involved in the art market to help right some wrongs from the past. These aren't the individuals who committed the transgressions, but they can play a role today in helping to ensure that items are handled ethically.
At the School of Art and Art History, where we train artists and art historians and museum professionals, having the Center for Art Collection Ethics helps us think about some of the issues that are going to face those students as they enter the field. And it's really important for us to mint professionals who are cognizant of where objects came from and the ethical issues that surround the act of collecting. Being at a university among academics, theoreticians, and practitioners all together gives us this opportunity to be at the fore of what's happening in the world.
DU is really the perfect place for the Center for Art Collection Ethics because we already have such expertise across various departments. And it's a place where we can pull people together from all those different schools and departments to have these conversations. These objects become a really important piece of history that becomes very important for the individuals or communities who had previously lost them.
Repatriation has become part of the popular discourse now in a way that I've never seen it in my career.
There's a model here for how do we deal with just the horrors that human beings inflict on each other. I think it is a piece of something bigger.
These aren't mere art objects. The meaning goes far beyond art to really tap into what it means to be human.